Finding a stock with a high dividend yield is simple, but locating one that offers a generous yield right before its price takes off, that's a different game entirely. It's all too common for investors to get drawn in by a big yield, only to realize they've walked into a yield trap. That's a company where the stock is sinking and the dividend is at risk of being cut. The high yield wasn't a green light, it was a warning sign. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 6 businesses that are not only paying solid dividends, but are also showing strong signs of underlying value that the market may soon recognize, and I'll provide the data to back it up. The market is filled with these yield traps. Companies in struggling industries with shaky finances and dividend payouts they can't afford. On paper, their yields look amazing, sometimes even in the double digits, but they're built on a weak foundation. One tough quarter or an economic dip, and the income you were relying on can disappear, taking your initial investment down with it. So how do we avoid these pitfalls and find the true gems? My team and I stick to a few straightforward principles. We're not just chasing high numbers. We insist on a dividend that is well supported by earnings, a history of smart capital allocation, and a good reason for the stock to appreciate. First, the payout has to be sustainable. We look for companies that can comfortably cover their dividend with cash flow, ensuring they're not sacrificing future growth just to make a payment. Second, we want a proven commitment to shareholders. At least 5 years of steady to rising dividends is a good sign. It shows that management values its investors. And third, there must be a value factor. We look for well-run businesses trading at a reasonable price or those with a clear path to growth that the market hasn't quite caught on to yet. By combining these 3 filters, yield, safety, and value, we can identify a select group of companies offering both a reliable income stream today and the potential for significant capital growth tomorrow. These are the kinds of businesses we'll be discussing. Let's start with the first one. Our first company is a leader in the energy infrastructure world, Underpriced Partners, ticker symbol EPD. As of right now, EPD offers a dividend yield of around 6.0%. For a business that is so vital to the American economy, that's a very appealing place to start. So what's the story with EPD? It seems to be a case of being misunderstood. Many people group these midstream energy companies with a more volatile oil and gas producers, but that's looking at it the wrong way. EPD doesn't drill for oil. It's in the business of transporting and processing it. A better analogy is to think of it as a toll road operator for the energy industry. It owns thousands of miles of pipelines and charges fees based on the volume of products flowing through its system. This model provides remarkably stable and predictable cash flows, whether oil is at $50 or $100 a barrel. Now, let's talk about the safety of that dividend. This is where the business truly stands out. EPD has a fantastic record, having increased its distribution to shareholders for over 19 consecutive years. This is a business built for the long haul. Its distributable cash flow provides very comfortable coverage for its dividend payments. Furthermore, EPD holds an investment-grade credit rating, giving it the financial strength to navigate challenging periods. So what does EPD actually do? Simply put, it operates the circulatory system of the US energy economy. It owns huge networks of pipelines, storage tanks, and processing facilities for natural gas, crude oil, and natural gas liquids, NGLs. Its NGL business is a particularly strong asset, linking the productive Permian Basin to the Gulf Coast, where these materials are used to make everything from plastics to clothing. This isn't just a collection of pipes. It's a fully integrated midstream powerhouse. It's also worth noting that management's interests are aligned with investors, as insiders, including affiliated entities, own a substantial portion of the company, over 30%. Of course, every investment has risks. The main risk for EPD would be a long-term structural decline in North American energy demand, or major regulatory changes that make it impossible to build new infrastructure. However, given the world's need for energy and the essential nature of its assets, these seem like distant concerns. The market appears to be pricing EPD like a slow-growing utility, but it's a vital and growing part of our economy with a secure and rising dividend. Our second pick is a unique real estate investment trust, or REIT, that has established itself as a premier landlord in the entertainment world, Vici Properties, ticker symbol VICI. Vici currently has a dividend yield of approximately 6.4%. For a company with its portfolio of assets, this is a great starting point for income-focused investors. The opportunity here comes from 2 things: a general pessimism around the REIT sector and a powerful built-in growth mechanism. Higher interest rates have put pressure on the entire REIT sector, and Vici has been caught in the downdraft. But the real story is its growth. Vici owns some of the most famous properties in the world. Think Caesar's Palace, the Venetian, and other top-tier hotel and gaming destinations. These are operated on what are called triple triple net leases, which means the tenants, like Caesars and MGM, handle all taxes, insurance, and maintenance. Vici just collects the rent. And here's the key. A significant portion of its leases have rent increases tied to inflation, with that percentage set to grow over time. This provides a contractually guaranteed growth path for its revenue. How safe is that 6.4% yield? It appears very secure. For a REIT, the key number is adjusted funds from operations, or AFFO, which is the cash they actually generate. Vici's dividend payout ratio as a percentage of AFFO is at a conservative level, meaning it has plenty of cash left over to invest in new properties. They've raised their dividend for 8 straight years since they went public, which is an impressive track record. Over the last 5 years, their dividend per share has grown at an average of 7.10% annually. This is not a stagnant company, it's a growing one. Looking at the business, Vici is the largest owner of experiential real estate in the world. While other landlords worry about work-from-home trends or the rise of e-commerce, Vici's business is different. You can't digitally replicate the experience of being in Las Vegas. Its tenants are high-quality operators on long-term leases, which provides a very steady and predictable income stream. They've also expanded wisely, including a major acquisition of MGM growth properties. The biggest risk to consider is tenant concentration. A large portion of Vici's rent comes from Caesars and MGM. However, these are blue-chip companies that operate irreplaceable assets, which helps to lessen that risk. The market may see just another REIT, but we see a dominant landlord of world-class entertainment properties with built-in growth, a safe and growing dividend, and a reasonable valuation. Our third business is a giant of American industry and the member of a very exclusive club, Nucor Corporation, ticker symbol NUE. At first glance, Nucor's dividend yield of around 1.2% might not seem particularly high, but this is a classic case where you have to look past the current number to see the bigger picture. Steel is a cyclical business, and this is a chance to look at it when its valuation is more attractive, ahead of a potential upswing in the industrial economy. The underlying strength of Nucor is its best-in-class operational efficiency and its leadership position. Steel is the foundation of the economy, used in everything from cars to buildings. When the economy picks up speed, demand for steel increases, and Nucor, as the largest and most efficient steel producer in North America, is in prime position to benefit. Buying Nucor is a bet on a stronger economy down the road, and you're being paid to wait by a company that has proven its dedication to shareholders for more than 50 years. The dividend safety here is, in one word, legendary. Nucor is what's known as a dividend king, having increased its dividend for an incredible 53 consecutive years. Think about that. Through recessions, market downturns, and global crises, Nucor has not only paid, but increased its dividend every single year. Its current payout ratio is exceptionally low at 29.3%, which is very safe. This leaves a tremendous amount of cash to reinvest in its modern facilities and to continue rewarding its shareholders. The yield might seem modest now, but the growth has been remarkably consistent. Nucor's business model is what really sets it apart. Unlike older steel companies that use expensive blast furnaces, Nucor pioneered the electric arc furnace method. You can think of them as the ultimate recyclers. They use scrap metal as their main raw material, melting it in highly efficient furnaces to produce new high-quality steel. This model is not only better for the environment, but also gives them a more flexible and lower-cost operation than many competitors. It allows them to be profitable even when steel prices are low and exceptionally profitable when steel prices are high. The risk is straightforward. As a cyclical company, Nucor's earnings and stock price are closely tied to the health of the broader economy. A recession would certainly affect steel demand and the stock price. However, Nucor's strong balance sheet and low-cost model have allowed it to navigate these cycles for decades, all while continuing to raise its dividend. For investors with a long-term view, this presents a great opportunity to own a world-class business at a fair price. If you're finding this analysis useful, please take a moment to hit that like button. It truly helps the channel find more investors like you. And if you'd like to get more deep dives into high-quality businesses, think about subscribing to my free weekly newsletter. You'll find a link in the description below. Now, on to our fourth high-yield stock. Stock number 4, the bank for the middle market. Our fourth pick comes from a sector many investors don't pay much attention to, but one that offers some of the highest yields you can find: business development corporations, or BDCs. The leader in this space is Ares Capital Corporation, ticker symbol ARCL. Ares Capital currently offers a very generous dividend yield of about 9.6%. When you see a yield that high, the first question you should always ask is it safe? The opportunity with ARCL lies in the market's general anxiety anxiety about a potential economic slowdown, which has kept the stock from appreciating more. Ares Capital provides financing to what are known as middle market companies, businesses that are too big for a local bank but not large enough to sell bonds to the public. ARCL steps in as their lender. While a recession is always a risk, Ares has a proven history of navigating these cycles very effectively. In fact, its average net loan losses have been incredibly low since it started. As the economy finds its footing and fears of a deep recession fade, we could see ARCL's valuation rise. Even without that, you're collecting a substantial dividend. So let's get back to the dividend safety. Ares has a remarkable track record, paying a stable or growing dividend for over 16 years. This is no accident. It's the result of very disciplined lending. For a BDC, the key is making sure its earnings cover the dividend it pays out. Ares has consistently done this, and it even carries over undistributed income, which acts as an extra cushion for the payout. The business model is simple. Ares uses its size and expertise to make loans to and sometimes take small ownership stakes in carefully selected private companies across a wide range of industries. They are the leader in their market with a huge, well-diversified portfolio. That diversification is crucial. Problems at one or two of their portfolio companies won't jeopardize the whole enterprise. Their strict credit standards and experienced management team are what set them apart and have allowed them to prosper for nearly 2 decades. The risk, much like with Nucor, is tied to the broader economy. A severe recession would lead to more loan defaults and would certainly impact ARCL's earnings and stock price. However, Ares has been through multiple economic downturns, including the 2008 financial crisis, and has always come out stronger. For investors who can handle some economic uncertainty, ARCL offers a rare chance to lock in a yield approaching double digits from a best-in-class operator. Our fifth company is a name everyone recognizes, but one that many investors avoid for personal reasons. From a purely financial standpoint, however, it's one of the most powerful cash-generating businesses on the planet. Altria Group, ticker symbol MO. Altria currently pays a dividend yield of around 6.6%. This is a company that has been a foundation of income portfolios for a very long time. The potential for Altria's stock to appreciate comes from a possible shift in how the market views it as it transitions away from traditional cigarettes. While its core cigarette business is slowly declining, Altria has been successfully managing this by raising prices and growing its smoke-free product lines. The company is putting a lot of effort into its on-brand of oral nicotine pouches and has acquired Enjoy to compete in the e-vapor market. The stock has been held down by some failed investments in the past and the general decline of smoking. However, if the market starts to recognize the enormous cash flow from the traditional business and the potential of its new products, we could see the stock re-rate to a higher valuation. Now, about that high yield. Is it safe? The numbers suggest it is. Despite declining revenues, Altria has consistently grown its profits. Altria is also a dividend king, with more than 50 years of consecutive dividend increases, a clear sign of its financial discipline. The company's business is remarkably resilient. It generates massive, predictable cash flows that it uses to reward shareholders generously through both dividends and share buybacks. The business is in a state of change. The Marlboro brand remains a cash cow, funding the company's future. Altria is working hard to build its portfolio of smoke-free alternatives to attract the next generation of consumers. While there's always a risk that this transition won't go as planned, the financial strength of its legacy business gives it a very long time to get it right. The primary risk is a faster than expected decline in cigarette sales, combined with a failure to capture a significant share of the smoke-free market. Competition from rivals is real and constant challenge. However, at this current valuation, a lot of this risk seems to be already priced into the stock. You're buying a cash-generating machine with a proven commitment to its dividend at a price that offers a lot of upside if its transition strategy is even moderately successful. Our final company is one that breaks the mold, showing that you can find incredible growth in a dividend-paying tech stock. Broadcom, ticker symbol AVGO. Broadcom's dividend yield is more modest, currently around 0.7 to 0.6%, but to dismiss it for that reason would be a big mistake. This isn't a typical high-yield stock. It's a high-growth yield stock. The reason Broadcom could see its price continue to climb is its sheer dominance in the infrastructure that powers our digital world, especially in the booming area of artificial intelligence. Broadcom designs a huge range of semiconductors and software. If you use a smartphone or access a data center, you're using Broadcom's technology. Their AI-related revenue has been growing at an explosive rate, hitting $8.4 billion in the first quarter of 2026 alone, and is expected to keep accelerating. This isn't just just hype. This is a company making the essential components for one of the biggest technological shifts in a generation. So where does the dividend fit in? Broadcom is a cash flow giant. What makes it a hidden high-yield opportunity is its incredible dividend growth. Over the last 10 years, Broadcom has grown its dividend at a compound annual rate of around 31%. The company has a record of 15 straight dividend increases, meaning the yield on your initial investment has the potential to grow exponentially over time. A 1% yield today could become a 5% or 10% yield on cost in the future, all while the stock price itself is growing. The dividend is also quite safe, with a payout ratio that leaves billions of dollars available for reinvestment and future dividend hikes. Broadcom's business is complex, but its strategy is straightforward. Achieve a leading position in critical, hard-to-enter technology markets. They are a leader in networking chips, custom silicon for AI, and mainframe software. Their recent acquisition of VMware further strengthens their position in enterprise cloud services. They aren't chasing fads. They're building the foundation that the digital economy is built on. The risk with Broadcom, like any tech company, is the rapid pace of change and competition. Its business is also heavily tied to the build-out of AI infrastructure, and if that demand were to slow down, it would affect growth. However, Broadcom's deep engineering expertise and long-standing relationships with tech giants give it a strong competitive advantage. For investors looking for both capital growth and a rapidly growing income stream, Broadcom offers a unique chance to own a piece of the future. So there you have it, 6 well-run companies paying solid dividends that also have clear reasons for potential price appreciation. To quickly recap, we have Enterprise Products Partners, the misunderstood energy toll road; Vici Properties, the dominant landlord of world-class entertainment assets; Nucor, the highly efficient dividend king of the steel industry; Ares Capital, the best-in-class lender to the middle market; Altria Group, the controversial cash cow navigating a major transition; and Broadcom AVGO, the hidden high-growth yielder that's powering the AI revolution. Each of these businesses combines a substantial and safe dividend with a clear catalyst for long-term growth. They meet our strict tests for quality, safety, and value. Now, I'd like to hear from you. Which of these companies is going on your watch list? Or do you have another dividend-paying gem you're watching that you think I should take a look at? Let me know in the comments below. As always, this video is for informational purposes and should not be considered financial advice. You should always do your own research before making any investment decisions. If you found this video valuable and want more deep dives into high-quality dividend stocks, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And be sure to check out the video on your screen for more dividend investing ideas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.